Welcome to the Gym Judge app. In this video, we're going to learn how to use the Gym Judge app and importing tables from Excel, which is a function that will give you a lot of saving of time, and it's going to be something that you can use for practice studying or when you are in actual competition. So when you open the app, you're going to be taken to a main menu to choose either men's gymnastics or women's gymnastics. We're going to choose men's gymnastics, and this is the main folder table. So in this case, we're going to add a new folder, which we're just simply going to name 1. You can see that we have 2 lines for fields. It's mandatory to fill out only 1. So we do this, and we have a folder called 1, and we go inside it. We don't have any competition, so we go to the bottom and use the add competition button. And in this case, again, we have 2 fields, and in this case, we're going to name it 2023 World Championship, and we're going to use the high bar qualification. So I don't remember how many gymnasts were competing in this meet, so I'm going to write more than what I remember. I remember it was like 140, so we write 150 competitors. This is the number of exercises we expect to judge. So we hit add competition, and you see the competition is processing, and now we can see the box where the competition is. So we go inside, and we see a table. In this table, we have 2 options. First option is we can fill in all the data, but it's gonna be longer. It's gonna take a lot of time. So I'm gonna show you another way to do it quicker. So for example, we're going to have to learn what is the format of this table. So we have 5 columns. The first column is the correlative number. We are not going to use this in our Excel example. The second column is the name of the gymnast. The third column is the event. We have the choice of the 6 men's event. The third column is the NOC. And the fourth column is the VIP. So the identification number that the gymnast is using. So in these 2 last columns, you don't need to be exact. You can write whatever you want. You can use numbers or letters, and maybe not using more than 4 or 5 characters, depending on the size of your device. So we're going to get out of the app now, and we're going to use this page that we all know. This is the STS, and we went right into the competition. You can see here's the 2023 World Championship qualification in high bar. And what we're going to do is simply copy and paste all the list of the participants. In this case, we give copy, and then we can go to our spreadsheet app. In this case is Excel, and we're going to do a new table from scratch. And the first thing you need to know is that the first line you have to leave it in blank, or what I prefer to use is I put header on all, because that way I'm sure that I'm not forgetting to leave this blank. So I go and paste all the information I have. So now I can see that we had 143 gymnasts. So remember that the second column was the event, and the third and fourth column, remember, we could use anything we wanted. So we're going to write World Championships 23 qualification. And since this is going to be the same information for all the gymnasts, we simply copy and paste all the gymnasts, and so we have our table. You can see that in the names column we have this background like a blue color, but this doesn't matter. So what it's important is that when you're done, you have to save it in a location where you're sure you are going to find it. So in this case, well, I have my folder, and I'm going to name this high bar 23 qualification, and just save it. So now that it's saved, I can go back to the application, and you can see in the top part there's a button called import. We hit the import, and we're going to use the location that we used to save the Excel table. So this is what I used, and I have here my Excel table. So I just hit it, and it's going to be working, and 142 gymnasts were imported. So we can compare. The first one is Abad, and we're going to see the last one is Yulo is Sona, and this is corresponding. Remember, we had 143, I think I said, because we had the first line uh, using a header. So in this case, we can start, but however, if you see in the bottom, we have like 7 lines that were not that do not have data. So if we try to start judging, the application is going to warn us that you cannot start because uh, you need to have all the data, all the information, the gymnast correctly. So what we are going to do in this case is to select the delete mode, and we're going to delete all the rows that we are not going to use. So we have to go one by one, and after we have them all selected, we delete, we confirm, and now we have the 142. Remember that here we have a plus that lets you add, or you can use the button in the top in case you need more pages, but you cannot add more than 150 because that's the limit that you set. If you want to do more, you must go to the folders page and edit your competition box and add as many as you want. So I'm going to show you. If you want to start from the first gymnast, you just start judging and you go to the first gymnast. If you want to here I hit the back button, so no first gymnast. This is the first gymnast. We go back, and if you hit continue, it's going to show you, it's going to take you to where you left. And for example, we want to start in 120, so we hit the 120 in the correlative number, and we go here. So this is the main screen. The gray part is the whiteboard where you can actually write your symbols. You are going to see this in the next tutorial, the calculator part, where you calculate all the difficulty, and you can scroll it down, you can write comments, and you have the 4 buttons, blue colored, to go back to the previous gymnast, to go to the next gymnast, or to go back to the start list, or you can use it to go to the main table. So what's the main table? It's like a summary of everything. So this is going to take a bit longer to load. So here, everything you write, it's going to appear here. We're going to see in the next tutorial what is this used for. For the moment, thank you.